got some news coming from Riverside. CBS LA at losangeles.cbslocal.com reports that a man was wrongfully convicted of Riverside for a murder nearly 20 years ago and finally exonerated by DNA. So Horace Roberts, that's his name, held his son Brandon, who was 8 years old when his father was imprisoned in 1999. And his grandson is at a South Carolina airport after being released from prison. Brandon's twin, Candace, his oldest daughter, Franchette, and his wife, Deborah, were there too. So imagine being put away for 20 years for something you never did.
Yeah, I think it's bullshit. And they even said that he might have been released 10 years ago where he had to admit to the killing and apologize, but he didn't. So that's fucking crazy.
He stuck to his guns.
He would have never got paid either if he would have did that 10 years ago.
So he maintained his innocence the whole time. They gave him this plea deal, like you were saying, where if he admitted it, they would have gone ahead and let him, reduce his sentence or something. But he definitely stayed as much as he could, saying that he was not the one who committed the crime.
He said, because I didn't do it, I refused to allow the system to rob me of what I had left. Robert said, empathetically, you took my pride, you took my dignity, you stole my self-worth. I was not going to give you my soul.
There's a website called innocentproject.org. They're celebrating already 25 years of going out there and helping people who have been wrongfully convicted. And what's changing the dynamics is DNA evidence.
Well, that's the fucked up part about it, is that any of us, me and you, could be wrongfully convicted of some shit, just like wrong place at the wrong time. I know he was connected to the victim, though, like it was his lover.
Yeah.
That they were having an affair. And they were saying, because he was covering up the affair, that's what made him look more guilty about the actual murder back then. But that's still fucked up, bro. 20 years of your life wasted.
There's a comedian, one of his jokes, he said, I don't litter anymore because the last thing I need is me throwing a soda can and it happens to land on a body and then be picked up the next day saying, you want us to believe you just happened to be walking by.
That's funny.
There's a soda can just happens to be next to the body. No, you did it. So that was pretty funny.
But if you go visit prisons, or if you ever locked up and you ask people, if they did it, most people say that they didn't do it. So I'm sure some of them were lying, but I bet it's a handful of people that's actually wrongfully convicted. Oh, they just didn't have a good lawyer. They got fucked.
Yeah. Riverside County DA did publicly apologize to Roberts Monday. They said, I'm so sorry for what happened to you, said Mike Hetstring. All of us in the district attorney's office are deeply impacted by what you have endured. That's all they can do, really. It's just apologize. There is the monetary compensation, how much I believe is getting...
They gave him a restoration for $150 for every day he was in jail. And they said it added up to over like $1.1 million or something like that. That still doesn't give him 20 years back, though.
Doesn't get you to 20 years.
I would never fucking... If I know I'm going to get $1 million after serving 20 years, I still wouldn't give a fuck. Because you never know. I might be in there and get in a fight, end up killing someone while I'm in there.
Let's think about it. What was 20 years ago? That was 1998.
I was in 8th grade, just, getting my dick wet. That's my virginity.
Tupac had just died. Biggie had just died.
Actually, Tupac died in 96. And Biggie died in 97. No, it was my freshman year of high school, and then I lost my virginity like the summer of that year going into sophomore year.
Holy shit, it was really good. You remember?
Well, yeah, that's when I lost my virginity. I was 14 going on 15.
I remember mine. I'm just
yeah, you were 23. Fresh out of college.
20 years, man.
Nah,
this is before
scary.
smartphones.
It's scary, bro. Because there's people out there that set up guys or accuse them of rape, and they end up getting locked up, and that shit's scary. Luckily for technology, DNA now, it's a little different.
20 years ago, there was beepers, pagers and beepers. If you needed to get a hold of somebody, either call into their home or go to the payphone and call their beeper or their pager. Or you just wait, you just wait and holler at. Remember 411? Oh, yeah, I used to use it. I used to dial 411 just for asking what time it was or temperature or whatever. It was stupid.
I used to call the time lady to see what time it was.
Yeah?
Remember that one back in the day?
I don't remember that one.
The California time is. You don't remember that shit? Yeah, bro. I used to call it just to hear a female's voice.
But yeah.
Back in the day when I didn't have a watch or a phone, none of that.
Let's talk about, this is kind of get you back memory lane of 20 years ago. 20 years ago was the first Toy Story came out.
98?
Yeah.
I thought it was like 2000. That shit's crazy, bro.
Beanie Babies were the thing.
I remember Beanie Babies.
I remember Beanie Babies was dumb.
You know what debuted in 98?
What?
Remember Deathmatch, Celebrity Deathmatch on MTV?
Oh, yeah. The claymation.
Exactly.
Or whatever.
That was like before Robot Chicken and all that.
Dude, that was funny. I thought they were hilarious. They had some really good stuff in there. They were raunchy, but they were funny. They were like before South Park. No, South Park was around that time, weren't they?
I think they came out like around that year too. They came out like in 98, 99.
Starbucks, I guess, was only coffee, but they finally began selling Frappuccinos in 98.
What? 98? They were already franchised around the country?
Yeah, they were starting to do Frappuccinos.
Them motherfuckers are everywhere now.
Yeah, they're everywhere now. Grateful Dead broke up during that time. Match.com launched. As Match.com is when everybody started cheating on it with each other.
I didn't realize that shit was that old.
Yeah, that's your Tinder's great grandmother. That's what they used to use, Match.com. I believe there was like a rumor that the creator of Match.com lost his wife through Match.com because she was testing it. So she ended up divorcing.
You know what else happened in 98?
What?
Google was founded.
Nah.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Events in 99. I'm just looking up. United States. Google was founded.
Pogs.
Yeah, Pogs. Well, no, Pogs was before that, dude, because I was in elementary playing Pogs. That shit was like 95, 94.
PlayStation came around that time, dude. I remember PlayStation. I had my Super NES and then got the...
You know what else happened in 98?
What?
Bill Clinton denies he had no sexual relationship with the former White House intern Monica Lewinsky. Even though he had cum stains on his fucking suit, on his suit pants.
Oh my gosh, this poor man.
But he's smart though. He said he had no sexual relationship, but fellatio, getting head, is not having sex.
He's right.
It's the same thing when he used to smoke weed and he said he never inhaled. Like, get the fuck out of here, you fucking damn crooked ass lawyer.
This man, Horace Roberts, he was during that time when he got incarcerated. He must be coming out going, wait a second, I missed Obama years. I missed the Obama years. Now we have Trump. So. George Foreman Grill was released. Remember those commercials? The man who
he got rich off of that, even though he was already rich.
He got crazy rich off of that. I kind of wanted one because he made it look good. Those infomercials made that steak look good. O.J. Simpson was found not guilty.
No, that was before 98.
According to this.
I think we're looking at 90s pop culture now.
No,
whatever you're reading.
20 years ago.
Fuck no, dude. You know how I know that it wasn't 98? Because remember I told you.
Wasn't it?
I was actually in 6th grade. My teacher had it on TV when the verdict came out.
I think you're right.
Like when the verdict came out, like the killings happened like 2 years before that. That trial lasted for like almost 2 years.
I think you're right. Yeah,
So
I think I'm just looking 20 years ago.
The verdict was 96, bro. I was in 6th grade.
1995.
Oh, it was probably the beginning of the fall. It was the beginning of fall.
October 1995.
Yeah, so it was like that year, like fall 95, going to 96.
So this is the era that when he got incarcerated, this had already happened. These were the things that were going on during the time that he got incarcerated. And then imagine that long ago, and then you're behind bars. And all you deal with every single day, your life has just stopped, completely. Your children, your family, everything stopped. The community no longer looks at you.
Yeah, they've seen him as a murderer, dude. That's just fucked up.
I mean, what friend stays with you? You know what I'm saying? When you say you committed a murder. Like, it's just shocking. Like, I'll listen to you, but it's shocking.
It's fucked up, bro. It's just like the country we live in. Even though it happens, I'm sure, everywhere, but it's a lot of people incarcerated that didn't do it. Yeah,
it's just wild what he went through. I'm glad this man is out. I hope he sells an amazing book and gets lots more money, I hope he gets...
He's probably going to be like one of those social justice kind of advocates where he goes around talking to people that's still incarcerated, tell them not to give up hope and all that.
Yeah, and here's another thing is that I do not blame this man if he just wants to just chill and stay away from the public. If he just wants to relax.
He's going to get $1 million, bro. You know how many people are going to be bugging him, family members and stuff? I hope he doesn't fucking blow it all. He's going to blow it all in one weekend in Vegas.
Like, fuck all these
hookers and prostitutes, strippers. It's dominated in 98.
No, what?
Furby babies. Remember the Furbies?
Yeah.
Oh, did you say that?
Yeah, I just said that.
Oh, my bad.
No, it's cool. It's true. I mean, I was watching
Titanic came out and that shit won a bunch of Oscars.
Yeah, it was pretty wild. What he experienced, none of us can think of. It's like falling asleep and then waking up from a horrible nightmare. Just a nightmare of this man being picked on in the yard, every single day, wondering who's going to be bugging him, who's calling him, can he make a call, asking questions. Can you imagine that? The thing is that the Innocent Project that is currently going on right now has already discovered almost 873 specific cases since 2012. Well, up to 2012. So it was the website Innocent Project was created in 1992. And up to 2012, they discovered up to 873 specific cases of wrongfully convicted people that were finally released. Now, combined, the 870 plus people, that's a total of almost 10,000 years in prison until they finally got released. And each one of them averaged around 11 years detained until they were finally let go.
I hope they all got paid after shit.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
It's just insane. And you don't really think about it.
The most is in LA, or like California. When you look at the numbers by each state. Yeah. It looks like California's the most. Los Angeles got the most by far out of all the states, all the cities in California. So I'm looking around. I'm looking at the link you sent me.
Yeah, so there's a database where we put it on our YouTube channel where you can see the exonerations in the United States from 1989 to 2012. The report shows by state. And California has the most, 79 people that were wrongfully accused released. And the most of them were in the Los Angeles area, which totally makes sense. Los Angeles is the second biggest city in the country next to New York. But if you look at New York, 88 people were wrongfully accused. So again, 88 people, and in LA, 79 people. The least amount of wrongfully accused is New Hampshire with only 1. The other ones are in the double digits. What's crazy about this is that these people get their lives taken away or totally upside down, and they finally get released when they discover that they were innocent.
Damn, man.
There's so many aspects of it. One is the lifestyle of being detained.
Yeah, right? They get institutionalized. When he moves, like he's free now, but he still has that. He's gonna have PTSD. He's gonna be like still wanting to eat a cup of noodles all the time, and like that diet and just that shit. He has to get back to society. It's just gonna fuck with him for a little bit.
Every time he hears a bell or something or an alarm, or when he sees somebody in uniform, he has to, or when somebody gives him a look, he has to act a certain way.
I'm sure he's gonna enjoy life. He's free now, but it's still like, it's definitely, he's institutionalized, dude. It's like you get used to living a certain way.
Now, what can lead
He's gonna start having anxiety, like just all kinds of shit.
You imagine the dreams the poor bastard must have been having this whole time. Just always thinking about, like, here's the thing about
everything in the dark comes to the light. Like, he was cheating on the chick was married. That's why I don't want to fuck with no married chicks. I was fucking with a married chick before, but I'm like, I won't do it no more. I did it when I was younger, but I feel like anything of that is just like karma, or you don't want to put yourself in a situation where even if you didn't do it, where you could be a possible suspect just by dealing with the person. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. And that's exactly what happened, dude. It ended up being the victim. Like, it was his lover. It was her husband and her husband's nephew. Yeah. And they got popped. They got busted.
I remember Dane Cook, in one of his comedies, he said an old man came up to him, and I'm saying it all wrong, but the point is that an old man told him, you want to know the secret to successful marriage? Cheat. And lie.
I know exactly.
Cheat and lie.
No, he's saying that he was talking to an old couple that were married for like 30 years or 40 years. And he's like, what's the secret? And the guy whispered in his ear, he was like, cheat. Just cheat.
If you guys get the chance to check out innocentproject.org, I welcome you to do so. I'm putting the link on our YouTube channel. Check it out. There is aspects of it how you can get involved as well. But if you look at the cases, if you click on the link, the cases, there's a lot of people. When you see the actual faces of these individuals and the years next to their names, it just starts to hit you. These are lives, You just put yourself in that aspect. I mean, sometimes you go through depression, and years just pass by. 1 or 2 years and your friends are wondering where you're at, In reality, you're just keeping your head down for a little bit. These guys are taken away from society against their will, wrongfully accused, and then put in a position where they have to fight for their livelihoods. Mind you, a lot of them are lost in the system. A lot of them they're not even fighting anymore. They just gave up on themselves.
Yes, that's the whole point I was saying. Like, you end up being institutionalized. You get stuck in that kind of, you end up being fucked, dude. There's that one dude that killed himself. He got locked up in New York. Yeah. For something they accused him of stealing or something. Yeah. And he never even seen a judge. He ended up doing like a year. He was fucking getting raped, and he ended up killing himself when he finally got out.
Oh, yeah?
They made a documentary about him. Like the criminal justice system is fucked up, especially towards minorities. That's just what it is. So you do as much as possible to not be in that motherfucker or get caught up in it.
Yeah, and if you guys saw the movie Shawshank Redemption, there is a character in it where he gets out of jail and he's institutionalized, and it's so difficult for him that he wishes he could be back in jail again, and he hangs himself.
He ends up killing himself?
Yeah, he puts a little
I didn't know he killed himself.
Yeah, not the main character.
Oh, no, not Morgan Freeman character, but the dude that ended up staying there,
Yeah,
at the same spot that he ended up going to. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he sees his name in there, he was there.
Yeah.
He ends up hanging
because Morgan Freeman ended up going to Mexico to meet his buddy.
Yeah.
He ended up sending him that package.
And that's what happens when you're in an institution. Mind you, this is supposedly... without even considering the fact that there is gangs and there is hear about like, oh, you got to get yourself raped in prison. This is real stuff. This is what happens in there.
Yeah.
San Quentin ain't nothing to mess with. That's like real stuff. When people get out of county, they try to be a better person, but in reality, they just go back to the streets. Sometimes they just stay home, but sometimes, you don't know what they're doing or where they're at. I'm glad this man is finally out. He deserves, respect and attention, as well as that his family is left alone. But if he is ever out there to advocate in behalf of his fellow inmates who are wrongfully accused, gotta listen to the people like that. And it is a joke, right? Everybody says everybody's innocent in prison.
Yeah, they say they are.
If you listen, some of them really are. So what happens for someone to be put in that let's talk about those scenarios. Let's talk about what could happen for you to be put in that spot. Now, this is stuff that I know. I was raised here in LA. I was raised in Highland Park, behind that city behind Dodger Stadium. This is the stuff that I've seen. When growing up, if you're hanging out with the wrong kids in the wrong corner and the cops come by and just pull you over, bam, you're already associated. You might have not done nothing, but you're already associated.
Yeah, because guilty by association, that's what it's called, right?
Yeah, literally. I love art. And what inspired me was those murals of California, the murals of Highland Park. And I hung out with those taggers, but a lot of the taggers were not really graffiti artists or just doing their thing. Some of them were graffiti artists, but a lot of them were just taggers for gang affiliations. They just had really nice tags. Some of them are just, just a very simple as calling out their street sign. A lot of them, they were part of gangs. They were graffiti artists, part of gangs. They were just good at what they did. It's just that was the culture that we were in. We were raised. That's what I was dodging. Not to mention somebody saying you look like someone. That's the biggest one. Someone just says you look like someone who did that or was there or who...
That's why it's better not to even be in the street sometimes, depending on the area.
Just call Uber.
Yeah, but that's why people choose other avenues. Like they get into you got into art, I got into comedy. I always play sports, so sports is always my distraction from all the negative shit. Sometimes
kids feel that they don't have an avenue to escape. Right now, social media is helping out. In reality, if you think about it, they are a little brain dead, but social media is what's helping them escape. Their heads are stuck and glued to their phones, Instagram, Snapchat.
People are more indoors now because of technology and all that.
But back then, this is what was going on, where you are in the wrong place at the wrong time. I was at a bar recently here in Anaheim Street that I really like hanging out because they have good ranchero music.
It's a hood area.
Good banda. It is a hood area. Good banda music. And I love that spot. I go there, have myself some drinks, talk to my paisas, have a good time.
What happened?
Well, I went to the restroom and some guy came up to me saying...
He said, "Do you like to get your shit pushed in?"
He's saying that I was looking at him and acting a fool.
My fucking God.
Yeah, he said, "You just got out of county. Why are you making eye contact and shit?"
What'd you say?
I had to literally just say, "Bro, I don't know you. I don't know you." I played it off because I was a little worried. It was just him. It wasn't him and other people. It was just him. And I said, "Look, I don't know you. Glad you're out, homie. I can buy you a beer. Welcome back out." But no, I wasn't making any eye contact. I don't know you.
You bought him a beer?
I tried to, but he kept saying, "Nah." He just wants to make sure that we were cool. Dude, I left. I wasn't going to hang around.
Yeah, because then calling his homies, "Hey, dog, I need your help, homie. Bring the shank."
I was not going to hang around. And that's sad. I like that bar, and now I can't hang out there.
You were there with a chick, or you were just there solo?
No, I was just there by myself.
Well, now you have me for security if I'm out of the show.
Right, you're going to stand out like a...
I'll pop up out of nowhere, start beating them over the head with edibles. Pop, pop.
You gotta know we're cops. Like,
This is Homegrown Podcast, motherfucker. I'll leave a sticker on his
I think
forehead.
it's Eddie Murphy and some cop. It's like walking into their bar. See how Mexican that spot was?
You seen 48 Hours, bro? Eddie Murphy was a slick talker.
It's gonna be Chris Rock walking into that place.
Nah, I ain't
Oh,
scared.
Chris Tucker, yeah.
I ain't scared of no man, bro. You know why?
Why?
Because they bleed just like I do.
Yeah.
I'm only scared of, I only fear God.
Yeah. Don't start.
And
Don't
my
start.
baby mamas.
Hey, you can start doing a Tupac on me right now.
Yeah, that is a Tupac line. You could be touched. I mean, you could bleed. You know, so unless even if he got a gun, if he ain't pointing shit at me, I ain't scared of nobody with a gun.
And that's what I'm.
Because it's either fear is what is the definition they say fear is?
You're talking about the quote from the president? Oh no, not Churchill. The Churchill quote.
They say something.
You don't
as
have nothing to
appearing
fear but
real.
fear itself.
Oh, that's a great quote. But it was something as appearing real, but it's not real. It's like all in your mind most of the time. I forgot.
I don't know.
Dude, I heard Will Smith say it.
But that's the thing, is the situations you can put in. Another situations that you hear a lot about is young kids, in their teens, I'll say it, 19, 18, goofing around in college, right? And they see a girl a little tipsier than usual, and what do they think? Oh, I'm just going to hit this, right? Not knowing they're putting themselves in the line like an idiot and then getting themselves caught for, non-consent. You don't think about it, but that's how real it gets. You shouldn't be putting yourself in these positions where you can be being accounted for and falsely accused. But hey, if you did that, guess what? You walked yourself into that.
Yeah, DNA gets you popped for that now.
Yeah, but if some girl is saying, "Oh, this happened to me," but it goes beyond
That's what it was.
reasonable proof. There's no evidence.
Well, like the situation with Bill Cosby. You notice I said Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
He just took advantage of his power. He was a womanizer. A lot of those chicks, they knew what was going on when they went and met him at hotels and stuff. And he just happened to slip them with fucking Quaalude. But they knew what was going on. I'm sure he didn't go around fucking drugging strangers and then fucking them. Like, most of the people that are saying that, they accuse him of people he knew. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
He was just a womanizer, bro. And that's what he's guilty of being a fucking sloppy sleazeball. All right, so the quote for fear is false evidence appearing real. You ever heard that
I
before?
haven't heard that one.
Yeah, that's what fear is. False evidence appearing real. A lot of times it's shit that we fear or we don't. It's in our mind, no?
Yeah.
We talk ourself out of stuff.
The thing about putting yourself in situations that you don't want to be in is you just got to be careful with it. I mean, look at Such Knight. He's right now in prison.
Nah, he killed somebody, though. They
He
got it on
killed
camera.
somebody.
But you know
ran
what?
over
Do
somebody.
you know why he was up there, though? He went to the set of Straight Outta Compton, and he's trying to ask for money because they were using his likeness. They were using him as a character.
Yeah.
And he was like trying to bully some people, and
Like
he
an idiot.
supposedly said guys had somebody run up on him with some guns, and he fucking ran him over. Like, who the fuck think you're gonna run somebody over and get away with it, dude?
Exactly.
Everybody knows who you are. You're in a bright red ass truck. You're fucking over 6'5", like 6'5" or some shit. Suge Knight was just an idiot in that situation.
Exactly, and that's the point.
And all the shit that, like I said, that karma comes back to you. But I know him and Bill Cosby's gonna be, they're gonna have a jail cell together. Bill Cosby won't even do they said 3 to 10 years. He'll probably do like close to 3 years, not even that.
You think so? And then
Yeah,
he'll be
dude, he has
taken
a
off
lot of money.
probation.
There's a lot of money.
He's
dude.
pretty upset about his
Suge
his
Knight
wife.
got 25 years, dude. He's gonna die in prison probably, and he's already kind of sick. It's a little different.
This is what I'm talking about, is that if you put yourself in these positions, you're looking for it. Now, the people who have been wrongfully accused and exonerated, they were likely nowhere in the vicinity of such conditions, and they're just being accused of wrongfully.
Sometimes people they blackmail them or they what is the word, frame them,
Exactly.
which is what happened to Horace Roberts. He got framed by the chick he was fucking husband, and it looks bad because he was trying to deny the affair, so it's making like he didn't know the chick, but his DNA was in there.
Yeah.
Still though, it's crazy, bro. It's like the same way that they're letting people off of DNA and new technology, they're catching criminals and people that got away with shit a long time ago.
Yeah. Be careful out there, you guys. If you're having yourself a good time at the bar, Don't be making eye contact with no cholos.
And if you plan to fuck a chick that's married, don't do it. It's a lot of single pussy out there.
And if you do, sign some waiver somewhere,
Or just record everything. Audio and video record that shit. Just in case
Turn on
you
your
try to say it's
phone.
rape.
And just be careful where you're at. I've come to a point where I just back away now, man. I back away so many times.
Man, this pussy falling out of my pocket. I have to turn down pussy now. So a lot of times it's just you don't want to set yourself up.
Just be careful. And if the neighborhood looks sketchy, guess what? It is. Back away.
If it looks
Back away.
sketchy.
If you're thinking that way, you're in the wrong place.
Yeah.
You're totally in the wrong place. Just be careful. Check your dick.
Matter of fact, just wear a condom when you leave the house. Just to be safe.
And if you go walking around spitting, throwing your gum out, throwing
You're leaving fucking DNA evidence everywhere.
So don't litter, you morons. Quit littering. It's going to roll into some poor dead person on the side of the road on Skid Row, and it happens to be blaming you. You're the one
Don't
who
fucking
did it.
litter, dude. And don't just jack off anywhere. Just jack off in your bathroom over the toilet and then flush.
And just, don't get angry, man. Why are you so angry? Don't get angry.
It's all about love.
It's about love. Yeah, just don't be shaking your baby. don't be hitting your woman. Come on. So anyway, great discussion. Again, check out theinnocentproject.org. Awesome spot. We told you guys a lot. We'll put the link on those states where they found exonerated people by state and county. Once you see names and numbers next to it, it really puts a little bit of perspective of this stuff going on.
Then I'm having a coming out party for Horace Roberts this Friday at Bottoms Up Bar in Staten. You guys come out, 9 p.m.
Yeah, check it out. Anyway, nothing but love.
Peace.